Hello everyone, Vani here, and I am going to show you the world record for Civilization Revolution science percent that I set. I actually set this close to 2 months ago, but haven't gotten around to recording it until now with my commentary. We're going to use the Japanese. I always thought that they were the best one for this, and there's a special technique that I use that really helps out in the beginning, and I will talk about that. So let's go ahead and get started here, and I will explain that as we go. So the beginning is pretty standard. Skip the tutorial, sell the warrior. But what we're going to do is we're going to transfer it onto the water right away, because with the Japanese you are earning that food as well as the science. I'm going to go ahead and allow the hammers to build here. We're going to switch to writing, and then we're going to bus everything into production here because we want to get this library ASAP. Now in the meantime, we're still earning food from what we've got in the ocean. We're just going to do a dummy pyramid there, and now we're going to pour everything into science, and we're going to go sizzling through this tech tree rather quickly and grow at the same time, which is crucial. Already got literacy, get the bonus. Code of laws next, because literacy and code of laws is what we need for democracy. Okay, we start out with a great builder. This is actually really nice. Obviously, in science, you want to start out with a great scientist, but the builder really helps. It kind of works against me a little bit, and I'll talk about that when we get to it, but still, great bonus to have. So now we're working to democracy. As soon as we get to the 5th person, we want to put that on hammers, because we want to start getting production stacked for a couple of wonders that we're going to bang out back to back. There's democracy at 1.5 minutes. Ridiculous stuff. Normally I go for bronze working here, but I did mathematics instead. That's not really a big deal because I just do bronze working next. So there's mathematics. Great, I got a catapult. Okay, now we do bronze working because we want to build Colossus next. First did mathematics, sell the catapult. That's fine. Very good. Culture flourishes. That's whatever. Okay, there is that. We're going to switch to engineering next, and as soon as we have bronze working, now we can build the Colossus. 6 more turns. Fantastic. Okay, there's our Colossus. Switch to hanging gardens. Very good. Engineering gives us that bonus production, which is pretty nice. Invention next. Obviously, settler, we got to skip 2 text boxes here. Assimilate that into your city to help it grow faster. We're already at 8 citizens. 2.5 minutes in. We're at 8 citizens already. Alright, steam powder next. We get a 2nd grade builder here, which is really, really rare. And this unfortunately contributes to a bit of a time loss. Spoilers. So okay, great. Now, the nice thing here, and you're going to see when we do university next, obviously we sell the cruiser. We get to a 9th citizen before we get the hanging gardens. And what happens is it gives you half of the citizens in your city rounded up. So that's going to take us from 9 to 14 as opposed to 8 to 12. So we got 14 citizens now. Okay, now we can start banging things out. This is where I make a mistake here. I'm like, oh, I've got the great builder. Why don't I just slam out the university? This takes so much time. If you saw when I was building it, I only needed 6 turns to build the university because of the other great builder that I already had in the city. So, and then, of course, I get a little befuddled there because I realized my mistake, and it kind of sets me back a little bit, but that's fine. Metallurgy's done, industrialization, and we're going to get started on the big 3, as I like to call them. The 3 that you absolutely need in order to get spaceflight, and that's advanced flight, nuclear power, and electronics. But now with the great builder in place, we're just going to go absolutely bonkers with all the things we're going to build in there. Yeah, you saw me scouring there at the bottom of the list of technologies, looking for one of the big 3 already. God, we get a great this actually is of detriment here because it's going to broaden our borders and make us easier to discover. I should have just sold that guy. Although it does help me get a great scientist later. Again, spoilers. Corporation, we just need to get stuff going. We just slam out market and bank back to back. Very easy. There we go. Now we've got electronics. There's one of the three we need. Bank's done. Yeah, I doubled down with the temple just because I'm like, I want to get a great scientist if I can. And you see, I go to the Manhattan Project there just to stack hammers so that I can get my space parts up more easily. Go to flight because I don't see what I need there. I know flight will lead right to advanced flight, so I'm guaranteed to get the second of the big three once I'm done with this. Already at 20 citizens. Yeah, this is why... see, now I've got both of them available. Now I get my great scientist. Obviously, we sell the planes. We think about it because there's absolutely no point in settling him in the city. We only have 3 more technologies to research, and then we're absolutely done. So we keep him parked there, and then as soon as spaceflight becomes available, we bang him out. That definitely is a time save, so that's the plan. We know we've got that done. We just need advanced flight. 5 turns. Yeah, the snowball of allowing your city to grow faster while maximizing the trade, or moreover the science that you're getting from the ocean spaces, is what makes the Japanese so great for this victory type. And there's our space flight, and we sell the bomber, immediately go here, complete the study of space flight. We are good. Okay. Now, here's another time loss coming up here, which is unfortunate. And this is not the first time that this has happened to me, where we're going to go to a building, we're going to go habitation, boom, it's done next turn. Obviously now we switch to gold. Okay, doesn't matter what technology we do here. Okay, so we get that habitation up. Then comes our life support, right? There it goes. Okay, now propulsion. Okay, we gotta buy it. Slam it out, skip the trophy room, and you don't see it load. It just got completely eaten. So that propulsion that I wanted to build didn't do anything. So that was just a wasted turn and wasted time. Now we finally get one up. I normally put 2 propulsions on the spaceship so that it takes less turns for it to get to Alpha Centauri, but I think the amount of time that it takes for all of the animations to launch apart is longer than the extra turns it would take without having 1 propulsion unit as opposed to 2. But the fact that the one got eaten is a time waste. Obviously, we don't need anything else at all here except for turns to cycle as quickly as possible. Yeah, more great people. Yeah, I can convert the Greeks. I honestly don't care about that. Here comes a boat into my space. I'm thinking, oh no, this is not what I want. But thankfully they don't talk to me, which is great. So here we go. Previous world record, I believe, was a 9.5x. We are going to beat that handily. This can be sub 9. There are definitely some things that didn't go right that I could easily change. Having the great builder in the beginning kind of tripped me up as far as my build order. I wasn't expecting that. So, but now that I have this, it's kind of like a blueprint if I do get that first. Obviously, you want to get a great scientist as early as possible so that you can go sizzling through that tech tree and get done. 9:15 is now the world record. I might try to beat it, or I might try to get domination for the sweep. So, we'll see what we decide to do there. But there it is. There is the new Civilization Revolution Science Percent world record. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and take care, everyone.